Aloha, it's Jessica Baker with Hawaii Life Real Estate Brokers here for your Maui market update on May 2nd, 2020. This week I wanted to check in with you on what is occurring here on the island and also what is occurring in Maui real estate over the last couple weeks, because it's still a very dynamic thing, changing, it seems like on a week-over-week basis. So here on the island and in all of Hawaii, the governor has decided to extend the stay-at-home order through the end of this month. So that means only essential businesses are allowed to operate. Real estate is one of them with certain conditions, and also you're only allowed to be out of the house and moving around for specific reasons. Thankfully for me, one of those reasons is exercise. I've been spending a lot of time at the beach. You're not allowed to go to the beach and lounge out in the sun, but you can go for a swim, surf, paddle, or run or walk the beach, and that's been really, really helpful over the last couple weeks. The state is starting to show some signs of gradual reopening. Just for example, yesterday, May 1st, which is also Lei Day here in Hawaii, all of the golf courses reopened in Maui. So if you're a golfer, this is the news that you've been waiting for. If you're not a golfer, it's still a good sign. It's a sign of progress. Something else that I think is very noteworthy in the Maui real estate world is that the number of pending sales, the number of new escrows has increased every week throughout the month of April. The first week in April, throughout the entire island, there were only 9 new escrows, only 9 new sales. But by this last week, the 4th week of April, there were over 30. So that's still way, way below the norm, but it is a sign of steady growth. A lot of folks right now are taking advantage and getting back in the market by those low interest rates that a lot of lenders have. Another thing that is helping move sales along, not just here in Hawaii, but also nationally, is that banks are adjusting some of their appraisal requirements. So the appraisal, depending on your market, can oftentimes be a big sticking point. But if there's enough data to support the agreed upon sale price between a buyer and a seller, sometimes banks are waiving the appraisal altogether, or they're having the appraiser do a virtual appraisal. So not actually go in the door, drive up to a property, check it out from the outside, and move forward that way. So there still is a lot of real estate business being conducted here, even though it is, like I said, well below the norm, and that's a positive sign. It'll be interesting to see what happens over the coming months if that still continues to increase each week. We still are seeing a lot of new listings come on the market, and even a lot of properties that mid-March, mid to the end of March, were pulled off the market very suddenly. Now those are starting to come back on, and one even went into escrow this past week. So that's all some good food for thought right now, and I will move on to this week's Best Buy. This week's Best Buy is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhome condo in a really conveniently located complex called Kehalani Gardens, right in the center of Wailuku. What I love about this place is that it has a private yard out back with a nice tall fence. It's pet friendly, plus the unit itself is partially remodeled. So it's listed at $470,000 and definitely this week's Best Buy. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today, Jessica Baker with Hawaii Life, for another Maui market update. I'll continue to keep you posted on what is happening here on the island, both in real estate and otherwise. And please don't hesitate to reach out to me anytime if there are any questions I can answer for you. 808-250-0840. I look forward to hearing from you. Everybody continue to stay safe and healthy. Keep up those positive vibes. Aloha for now.